You don't think it's going to happen to you. You hear about it happening a million miles away to somebody else in another state. You don't know the situation. You never think it's going to happen to your kids or even anybody you know. Why TeamSafe sports? Because nearly all the causes of death in sport are influenced by the care provided in the first 5 to 7 minutes. In youth sports, Little League, Pop Warner, CYO, athletic trainers are essentially non-existent. Hi, I'm Dr. Steve Horowitz, founder of TeamSafe Sports. I've had the good fortune of being on the medical staff of the 1996 United States Olympic team at the Atlanta Olympic Games. I've been the chairman of the Maryland Council on Physical Fitness. I've educated coaches in the Montgomery County Public School District in care and prevention of athletic injuries. And most importantly, I'm a coach and I'm a sports dad. This scene plays itself out every day in youth sports. There's an athlete that's down. Since there's usually no athletic trainer, parents and coaches have to make decisions about whether an athlete is injured and whether he or she should return to play, sit out, or seek medical attention. After an impact, what happens next is critical. It will set in motion a series of decisions that will have a great impact on player safety. Robert Back. The 13-day trial highlighted a timeline dense with failures in communication that could have saved the 16-year-old kid. If anything, he is the victim of the decisions made by adults surrounding him. I sincerely hope this case is talked about every year at the beginning of any sports season, because if no one learns from this case, we will surely be back in court again, writing the same stories about more paralyzed young men and women who suffered the consequences.
Now, Zach should have been iced down that day on the field in Fort Myers. He should have been told to stop practicing as soon as he started vomiting. And someone should have been monitoring the temperature and the humidity on the field that day. If that would have happened, Zach would be 17 years old today.
I sort of just sit there secretly hoping at the end of every game that they walk off the field in one piece.
You may be on the sidelines, or you may be sitting at work, but the situations you saw do occur every day. What is the standard of care? Any organizations dealing with kids must protect the health, safety, and well-being of the kids. The more something you do, the better for you. Otherwise, you're going to get slammed. We've received many questions. Why does all this information have to be in TeamSafe? Why my child's image? Why the emergency contacts and emergency medical information? Isn't this information sensitive? Well, let me ask you. Something happens. How will emergency responders confirm your child's identity without that image? How will they confirm your child's medical conditions, the medications they may be on, the prior injuries they may have had? All essential pieces of information in those minutes prior to being transported to the hospital. Is this data safe? We're cloud-based. We're on the most secure Amazon servers. No data is shared, and all the data is owned by you. I'll always regret that Kelly and I relied on chance and luck when we signed up our son for football, and I'm going to tell you that it doesn't work. As a medical professional, as a coach educator, as a coach, and most importantly, as a sports dad, I'm asking you to consider this when you drop off your child for sports. TeamSafe, what's your plan?